except for the one time I sent my older sister to jail. It's not my fault. I'll tell you what happened. I was going to visit my sister. My older sister. We'll call her Amanda for this because her name's Amanda. And I went to visit Amanda, and her husband called and said, meet me at the store. I want to have you something. So we walked half a block to the store, and her husband hands her some greens. He says, go home, cook these greens. I'll be home in a couple hours with the meat. Just go home, cook the greens. And she said, okay. He said, Amanda, look at me. Look in my eyes. Because Amanda's not listening to you if she's not looking in your eyes. That's just my sister. If she's not looking in your eyes, she is not listening. She is somewhere else. So she said, look in my eyes. Go home. Don't talk to anybody. Don't make any stops. Go straight to the house. Cook the greens. She said, okay. We walk to her house. We get to her apartment. My sister says, I want to stop right down the hall and talk to my friend Angie. I said, Amanda, your husband said go straight home. Don't talk to anybody. Just cook the greens. And she said, I want to talk to my friend. So we walk down the hall. She's talking to her friend. Another girl walks up. An argument starts, and a fight ensues. My sister and her friend Angie are beating the shit out of this girl. I grab my sister. I carry her into her apartment. Her friend Angie's still beating the girl's ass. 5 minutes later, Angie comes into the apartment. She's happy she can be. Oh, we went to her ass. They're both celebrating this ass when they dished out to this girl. 10 minutes later, the police show up. The police show up and they tell my sister, we have to take you down to the station. My sister starts crying. She says, oh, I have my 2 kids here. I can't go. And I said, wait. I'm her brother. I'll take care of the kids. You go with them. My sister freaked out. She said, you're going to send me to jail? I said, look, I can't tell you nothing. Your husband can't tell you nothing. Maybe Big Bertha in Cell Block C will tell you something. So you go in the jail and talk to Big Bertha, and she'll tell you something. Because everybody knows Big Bertha's in jail waiting for women. You know that. We all know that Big Bertha going to crawl up in that ass when you get to jail if you're a woman. We know that. So my sister's friend starts crying because they're like, we got to take you too. I'm like, no. She's like, but I have my 2 kids too. And I got them too. You go with her. I got 2 kids too. I got them all. My sister's husband come back about a couple hours later. I'm sitting there playing video games with the kids. And he says, there's no greens. So she didn't cook them. He said, well, where's Amanda? I said, oh, she's in jail. Still playing the game, just having fun. So I explained to him what happened. And I said, he said, why'd you send her to jail? I said, look, man, I couldn't tell her nothing. You couldn't tell her anything. Maybe Big Bertha and Cell Block she'll tell her something. So he goes down to bail my sister out, and they come home. She is pissed. She didn't want to talk to me. I can't imagine why. Now, we tell this story all the time at family cookouts, get-togethers, barbecues, mainly because my sister keeps bringing it up. So my younger sisters, they've heard it all their lives. I told you that to tell you this. 5 years ago, my younger sister comes to me, and she says, I was in jail. I want to tell you what happened. I said, well, it shouldn't have been that problem. What happened? She was fighting. That's how she got in jail. So she said, I was crying the whole time, the whole 30 minutes. And I turned to my younger sister. We'll call her Tanya for this part, because that's her name. I said, Tanya, why were you crying for 30 minutes? She said, Will, the police came up, I wasn't no punk. I was fighting, I wasn't no punk. They put me in the handcuffs, I wasn't no punk. They put me in the cell, I wasn't no punk. I turned around, my cellmate was this big girl. She said, what's your name? I said, Tanya. I wasn't no punk. I said, what's your name? She said, Bertha. I said, I want to say that with you so my sister can be pissed off when I get this joke perfect. I'm not a good brother. I try to be, though. I'm not. And my sisters are weird, too. They fight all the time. They're fighters. They're like, we from the hood. We from D.A. hood, the hood. I'm from Chicago. I ain't from here. You're like, I might shoot one of y'all all the way out. You don't know. The weird thing is my sisters are like really fighters. They get in trouble. I had one sister fighting another sister. Here's why she was fighting her. Because she had found out that she was in another fight and didn't invite her to the fight. This is my family. My family has issues. This is all I want to say. I guess I'll talk a little bit about my dad. I want to talk about some family stuff. My father's probably the funniest person I've ever met in my life. He is. He's the funniest person I've ever met in my life. But he gave bad advice. He gave horrible advice. He told me one time, well, sometimes it was good. Like he told me one time, he said, listen, don't trust anybody but your mom. And even then, when she's dealing the cards, you cut the deck. That's good advice right there. He switched it up sometimes, you know, don't trust nobody but your mama. And even then, when she brings the dice, you make sure they're not loaded. He always had that little phrase. But the advice sometimes wasn't good. Like he'd say, if you're cheating, the only thing you did wrong was getting caught. I was like, that don't sound, that don't sound right at all. You never take marriage advice from a divorced man. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't know, I guess that's about it. I just want to try that new one out and see how it works with you guys and tweak it for the rest of the week. How much time I got? I don't want to waste time.
That was 6 minutes. That was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta do something. Let's do a short joke. If a midget tells you your hair smells good, shouldn't it be considered sexual harassment? Because they're only so tall. What hair are they smelling? Thank you guys much. This has been a blast.